Released the last week of January in 2013, this American crime thriller from director Taylor Hackford managed to earn a modest profit of $11 million over its $35 million budget. The story, adapted from the novel Flashfire, the 19th installment in author Donald Westlake's long-running book series, follows the title character on a mission of revenge by hijacking a big heist from his old crew. The ripped, wisecracking Englishman Jason Statham stars in this 118-minute action caper that mostly plays out like a made-for-TV movie, with few surprises. The cool and skilled martial artist also has a streak of humor to his actions, threatening a witness with a bar stool by saying, "Plus there's the posthumous humiliation of having been killed by a chair." He may be a criminal, but he maintains ethical standards that'll have you sympathizing with his situation. Alongside him as the sexy sidekick is Jennifer Lopez, who filmed her role in between judging responsibilities on American Idol. Ever since her debut in 1995, Selena, I've been decently impressed with her acting ability, and her peppy portrayal of a gorgeous, perpetually horny, fledgling real estate agent turned criminal accomplice is one of the more memorable aspects of this R-rated film. Michael Chiklis, Clifton Collins Jr., Wendell Pierce, and Nick Nolte all have supporting roles as well, but I'd be lying if I said any of them contributed much. A cold open sequence involving a small-level robbery at a local fair isn't particularly clever or interesting, and exists only to service the plot, which is indeed a metaphor for most of this picture's action sequences, which seem to take a backseat to the dull story for the middle 60 minutes. The visuals here are captured cleanly if conventionally, but including 3D in-world text to signify locations is entirely unnecessary and just feels like a gimmick. Speaking of gimmicks, Jason's poor attempt at a Texan accent for a few key scenes is more distracting than it is believable, but I suppose that's sort of the point. The seemingly immortal Statham is fun to watch punch and kick his way out of every situation, especially a gruesome and bloody fight scene that caps off the drama, but there's never any tension either. A fairly generic, slow-moving picture with little rewatch value or lasting impact, it still has a few shining moments of entertainment that could be worth checking out. Parker. Interesting characters, despite dull narrative. As a recent film that didn't perform very well, I'm not surprised I'm rating this one alone. I'll score it a 5. A perfectly average movie that is made watchable by its two leads and little else. I thought it was alright.